Pahrump, are you getting tired of being capped on your internet? Well, not anymore. Wave Direct has no data caps, and with great local customer service, why go anywhere else? 30-day trials are available. Call 775-253-3887.
News 46 is brought to you by Comfort Hospice Care, where we give our patients and their loved ones peace of mind, knowing we provide the highest quality of care 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, call 751-0349. News is also brought to you by Golden Casino Group, where you'll always find great fun, good food, and fantastic entertainment, all at Gold Town, Lakeside, and the Pahrump Nugget. News is also brought to you by Inspiration Senior Living, where we provide affordable elegance to Pahrump area seniors. Give us a call at 751-2300 and make an appointment to tour our community. News is also brought to you by Half Price Lawyers, the only law firm in Pahrump with a low price guarantee. Located at 41 North Highway 160, Unit 11. Call 400-0000.
Tonight on News 46, a candidate for Secretary of State stops by Pahrump. A new type of spider is found at the test site, and a look inside the KPVM TV studios. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Deanna O'Donnell and Jason Koblenz. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Friday, July 11th, 2014. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. Commissioner Butch Boraski brought up a very interesting subject recently at the Board of County Commissioner meeting. He's a little concerned about a new spider that has been identified on the Nevada test site property.
I just happened on my computer before I went out into the meeting, and here's this stories popped up from NNSA magazine that I get a copy of. It's all about test site. And they're talking about these spiders. They have them in over in the Mideast, and a lot of the people over in Iraq and soldiers and whatnot over there encounter these things. But these are very small. They're size of a $50 or something.
I looked them up, and cane spiders, right? They're huge normally.
Yeah, normally they're big, like someone's fist. These things are very small, and they look a little bit like a scorpion. It's not anything I'd want to get bit by. Yeah. I don't know what it's going to do environmentally out at the test site.
Why would there be an environmental impact?
Well, if they listed them as an endangered species, we have to go through all the processes that the Fish and Wildlife and everybody else. So would that be in a test site, though? I think it's a little bit different situation because Fish and Wildlife just can't waltz in and out of there. It'll be interesting. It'll see how the government takes care of itself on an environmental issue.
Are they thinking it's an endangered species at this point? Is there some talk about that?
No, but you never know. Fish and Wildlife is always looking for a new one on the list.
So these spiders were discovered up there. They haven't been trying to exterminate them or anything.
No, they haven't. It's funny. They haven't said a word about that. Normally, when they find something like that, they want to hoop it up and list it as an endangered species because, first time anybody's heard about that in Nevada, as far as I know.
Oh. So they're going to keep up to date with the NNSS newsletter, telling what's going on with that. But are you going to have any other developments on this?
Well, what I'll do is keep Channel 41, 46 notified of any further developments with that, and I'll also start putting you on the email list of that magazine so that it'll come right to you. They do have some interesting information from time to time, and other times it's just something else that you put in the delete box.
And some sad news for you Harry Potter fans. Harry Potter actor David Legino has died. The 50-year-old British actor who played werewolf villain Fenrir Greyback in Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince and both parts 1 and 2 of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows died while hiking near Death Valley, California. Legino's body was discovered by 2 hikers on Sunday in a remote desert location west of Zabriskie Point and had to be removed by a helicopter. The cause of death of Legino appears to be heat-related issues. Legino's other major film credits include Snow White and the Huntsman and 2005's Batman Begins. He had just finished production for The Last Knights, starring Morgan Freeman and Clive Owen. The Pahrump Valley Mobile Detailing Zombie commercial has been getting rave reviews since we unveiled it on yesterday's newscast. During that segment, we showed you one voiceover talent who is also a recording artist. He currently has 4 releases under different band names and is always working on more projects. We have interviewed many other metal bands in the past, but very few who live here locally. The extreme vocal range that some of these singers takes years to perfect and is a real talent. Currently, Lennon is the voice of Pahrump Valley Speedway's commercial as well as Pahrump Mobile Detailing. Here's more with singer, musician, and voiceover artist Lennon O'Donnell.
Extreme vocals, yeah, it's like there's growling, like gutturals, like death metal, brutal death metal, the high screams of like black metal, etc. That's all different stuff. Like in music, I don't know, it's really, really difficult to explain. It takes a lot to get into, so I don't think we have time to explain that all right now,
But you're going to continue with doing commercial voiceovers too?
I hope so. I mean, it was pretty cool, and a lot of my friends saw the commercial. They really liked it.
So you have some albums out too as well?
My project, Decimated Humans, we're releasing a full length. It's being released by fall, I think. And
you have other ones?
Yeah, one's a black metal one. I'd rather let that go unnamed because I'm kind of anonymous in that project. But those are the only 2 I have coming up this year.
But you have some others in the past.
I made some electronic music, experimented with electronic stuff. That was about it.
Is there a website people can go on and find out more?
Facebook.com/DecimatedHumans. We also have a Bandcamp. You can download a 3-song sampler we put up there.
Well, Jeff Simmons is still on vacation, enjoying his time away in Washington. So while Jeff is enjoying the 73-degree temperatures, Noah Began was down at the Pahrump Nugget today to tell us what's in store.
Hi, I'm Noah Began here at the Pahrump Nugget. I'm going to give you some information on all 3 Golden Casino Group properties, being the Pahrump Nugget, Gold Town, and Lakeside. Our Lady Liberty Hot Seat is every Sunday and Monday in July, and you can win up to $1,000 in free slot play. There's one winner every hour from 3 to 9 p.m. Also, there are plenty of deals at our Golden Harvest Cafe. You can win tickets to see NASCAR at any one of our 3 bars on our Golden Gaming properties. You can participate in the craft and gift sale this weekend at the Pahrump Nugget Event Center. Golden Casino Group and K&I are hosting Christmas in July this weekend. $1 from every buffet sold will go towards purchasing Pahrump's new community Christmas tree. If you'd like more information, you can call 751-6500 or visit PahrumpNugget.com. I'm Noah Began for News 46.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Integrity Taxi. Reliable, safe, and fun. Call Integrity Taxi at 751-1111.
Welcome back to News 46. Here at KPVM TV, we are very proud of the talent we are fortunate enough to employ in bringing you, the viewer, more in depth as to the inner workings of the KPVM TV studios. We are proud to introduce you to the men and women who make it possible for us to bring you 4 quality digital channels of programming every day. This is the first in a series of behind-the-scenes interviews with our staff in a segment called Turning the Camera Around.
turning the camera around.
I have multiple titles here at the station. I work as a production editor. I'm also the local weatherman here at the station, and I've recently begun working in master control.
So how do you split up your day amongst those different duties?
Usually I start off work at master control in the morning, and I program some commercials and one of the shows we do here. And then I come over here and work on making commercials, and then around 3 in the afternoon I go and I record weather for the day.
You also learn from Jason Koblenz, his job, and a little bit about what's going on with production. How's that been going?
It's been going great. Jason has taught me basically everything I know about editing, so I really appreciate him, and he's been a great teacher to me. I've learned a lot.
How does weather get put on? What goes on with weather?
Well, we get our weather, and our technical director puts together all the graphics, and then he'll call me over, and then he'll record it.
How did you get involved in master control?
Tiffany, she's our current master control person. She is seeking other employment opportunities, and so I've been asked to work back there too.
With Darby?
Yes, Darby is also working back there.
Are you going to talk about what Darby and your relationship is?
Me and Darby are dating, yes. We've been dating almost for 6 months now.
So how's that going?
It's going great.
And so what's kind of your goals for the future?
For the future, I hope to move out to California, and I was planning to attend a film school there called the California Institute of the Arts, and hopefully get a degree in film.
So cute. We're going to have more in the upcoming days with different employees here at KPVM TV. We're even going to take you on a little tour to see the studios, so that'll be coming up in this next week. We're going to go to Noah Began again and Kathleen Rollins with this week's Save a Pet. Save a Pet, proudly brought to you by Draft Picks, located on Highway 160 and Postal Road.
Hi, I'm Noah Began here at Tails End Animal Shelter, here with Kathleen and Patches, the dog. You want to give us some information on Patches?
I would love to. So, Patches is our male dog, and he is neutered, and he does have his rabies vaccination. And when you do come up and he is up for adoption, when you come and adopt him, he's going to be the $85, and that's because he's neutered, his vaccinations, his rabies, and he's licensed to you for 1 year. But he did get in a little bit of some fights with some coyotes just before he came in. So we named him Patches for all of his battle marks and shaved patches on his body. But that shouldn't deter you. Come on up and get him.
So if you would like to adopt Patches or any of the pets here at Tails End Animal Shelter, you can stop by on Seary Lane behind the Nye County Courthouse, or give us a call at 751-7020.
Thank you.
I'm Noah Began for News 46.
Save a Pet, proudly brought to you by Draft Picks, located on Highway 160 and Postal Road. Thanks, Noah and Kathleen. We'll be right back with more local news after this break.
Pahrump Early Learning Academy, our goal is to provide a complete nurturing environment for the growth and development of the whole child, socially, emotionally, physically, and intellectually. Children are natural explorers and need hands-on experiences to help stimulate their own imaginations. We strive to meet the needs of each individual child at their developmental level through planned activities, plus help each child attain a higher level of achievement. Call 751-5335 for more information.
Today's news is brought to you in part by Dr. George Leeks, Pahrumps optometrist since 1990, offering full-spectrum eye care for children and adults. Call today, 727-8300.
Nevada State Senator Barbara Sagatsky is campaigning to be your Secretary of State. We caught up with Barbara at the offices of Assemblyman James Oscarson and Senator Pete Goycochea this morning.
It's going really well. I feel very confident. I've been 3 times around the state to all 17 counties, and the reception's been wonderful.
You're here in Pahrump today. What are you up to?
Today I came to meet with the men's club and had a really good discussion about the different responsibilities and duties of the Secretary of State. That's one of the things you get to do when you run for an office. You get to explain and tell people exactly what what it is that you're going to be doing.
Let's talk about that a little bit, because a lot of people don't know what Secretary of State does, what their daily duties are.
Yes, there are 8 different divisions in the Secretary of State, and the one that's the most well-known, of course, is the elections. There's the security, there's the notary. One of the things that's very exciting that the Secretary of State gets to do is to sit on the Economic Development Committee and is a voting member. So there's a lot of wonderful experiences. You sit on the Tahoe Commission. So there's a lot of things that the Secretary of State is involved in that people don't know. And you can find it on my website, and it's www.sagaski4sos.com, and it tells you the different duties and different responsibilities of the Secretary of State's office.
Let's talk a little bit about the economy and what the Secretary of State plays a role in that, and what some of the biggest questions and concerns that people have.
I think one of the things we have to look at is being competitive with our taxes and our business fees. And we want to make sure that people from all across the nation, when they're looking at the states as to if you're business friendly, we want to make sure we're one of those. Right now we're in the top 5. We want to stay there. As you know, we have a question on the ballot, the margins tax, which I'm opposed to. And I think right now businesses are leery of coming to Nevada because of question 3. It's a gross receipts tax on businesses. And businesses don't want to come to a place that there would be something as the gross receipts tax on them. There's other states that do it. Why would you come to Nevada if we have the margins tax?
And let's join Angela Miles with today's First Business Brief.
This is the First Business Brief for 7-Eleven. I'm Angela Miles. Things are looking up at Boeing. The jet maker anticipates a 4% rise in demand for its fuel-efficient models. Boeing expects to deliver 36,000 new jets in the next 2 decades. A serious situation in North Dakota involving an oil pipeline leak. Reports say 1 million gallons of oil drilling saltwater has leaked into the ground at this Indian reservation. It's considered toxic. Tribal officials warn it could end up in the Fort Berthold Reservation's drinking water. The underground pipeline is owned by Crestwood subsidiary Arrow Pipeline. The company says the cleanup could take weeks. And Trappist monks are tapping into America's thirst for Belgian beer. The monks at St. Joseph's Abbey in Massachusetts are brewing and selling their famous Belgian beer. The monks hope to save the Abbey. This is the first time that beer has been brewed outside of Europe. That's the First Business Brief. I'm Angela Miles.
Monk beer. They're going to have monk beer now. So today's been a banner day for NOAA. We put them on every single thing. We put them on the Nugget and Save a Pet. We even had the turning the camera around behind the scenes with NOAA Beacon. And we're not going to stop there. We're going to give NOAA one more job, and that is telling you about your weather. So when we come back from this break, NOAA's going to tell us all about the weekend weather.
News 46 weather is brought to you by your local dairy farmers. Dairy products are very important in maintaining a healthy body.
Hello and welcome back to News 46. Today is Friday, July 11th. Happy 7-Eleven, everyone. Sure hope you all got your free Slurpee. Today we had partly cloudy skies with a high of 99 degrees. Your average temperature around this time of year is 104 degrees. Winds are coming from the south-southwest today at 5 miles per hour with gusts up to 11 miles per hour. Your UV index today was 11, which is extreme. Humidity was at 22%. Sunrise was at 5:36 this morning, and the record high in 1959 was 116 degrees. Tonight we'll have partly cloudy skies with a low of 76 degrees. Your average temperature around this time of year is 81 degrees. Winds will be coming from the north at 3 miles per hour with gusts up to 8 miles per hour. Humidity will be at 27%. Sunset will be at 8:03 p.m. and the record low in 1944 was 62 degrees. Tomorrow we'll have sunny skies with a high of 103 degrees and a low of 79 degrees. Winds will be coming from the south-southwest at 4 miles per hour with gusts up to 6 miles per hour. Humidity will be at 24%. Sunrise will be at 5:37 a.m. and the UV index will be 11, which is extreme. For our 7-day forecast, we'll have a mostly cloudy week and a chance of thunderstorms on Wednesday. Your high temperatures will be ranging from 97 degrees to 108 degrees, peaking there on Sunday. And your low temperatures will be ranging from 79 degrees to 83 degrees.
That's some crazy temperature. Sunday goes way up and it comes right back down on Wednesday. So I'm looking forward to Tuesday and Wednesday's temperatures there, Noah. And the USDA food commodities will be held tomorrow from 9 a.m. until 11 a.m. at the New Hope Fellowship located at 781 West Street. To participate, you must have a valid Nevada driver's license or ID card with a Pahrump address and a utility bill with a matching address. For more information, you can give them a call, 513-2864. Southern Nevada residents may notice increased military aircraft activity as the Air Force conducts its Red Flag 14-3, July 14th through the 25th. Red Flag is a realistic combat training exercise involving the Air Forces of the United States and its allies. The exercise is organized at Nellis Air Force Base and hosted north of Las Vegas on the Nevada Test Site and Training Range. Yesterday, we told you about the untimely passing of 52-year-old former county commissioner Jeff Takuchi. Services have been arranged for the minister, who leaves behind a wife and a young child. A celebration of life service will be held at 7 p.m. on Tuesday at the New Life Christian Center at 1891 Alton Parkway in Irvine, California. A short graveside service is scheduled at 10 a.m. on Wednesday at Green Hills Mortuary and Memorial Chapel at 27501 Southwestern Avenue in Rancho Palos Verdes. And that's going to do it for this edition of News 46. We hope you have a wonderful weekend. Stop by that craft and gift sale there at the Pahrump Nugget. And, of course, they're going to be having their Christmas in July. $1 for every buffet sold is going to go to the Pahrump Community Christmas Tree. And, of course, you can make donations at all of the Golden Gaming Casino locations, Lakeside, Gold Town, and the Pahrump Nugget. We're going to say goodnight to you, and we hope you have a great weekend. We'll be back on Monday night.